You're all pretty much familiar with this box, aren't you? Well, this box cover. Got another unboxing BR60163 video coming up now. Now this train you've seen it before a few times, but not for a while. It's the Hornby Class 101 DMU 3-car set. I just thought I'd do a video unboxing her, getting a closer look. I know I filmed some close shots of her running about a year. It was about a year and a half back. Yeah, I haven't filmed her for a while. This one, I'll definitely make sure that I film her sometime in the near future. Well, this year. So I just thought, again, since the layout is temporarily away, we'll get her out of the box for a quick closer look. Got her from Hatton's about 5 years ago, I think, this DMU, so I had her a fair while. Again, it's the usual large Hornby train packaging, should I say? And she's in the box still. Well, I always keep her nicely wrapped up, and a couple of I think they're some sort of step ladders there. I think I put some of them on, or some not. I don't know. I'll have to get those out and have a look. So, that's the one of the end cars. Again, the one at the top is the one with the motor in. We'll get them out going up first. Push by the two holes. There we are. So again, we're all familiar with this train. Again, if you go back to some of my older videos from, I can't remember if I don't think I filmed her running at all last year. I'll definitely make some more videos of her this year. Well, I'm gonna do another diesel video, diesel gala. Hopefully sometime next month. Hopefully shortly after Easter. Sometime next month. Well, hopefully mid-spring, and it'll include this DMU. I included her in the last one I did, running as a 3-car. I think I might excuse me. I think I might have her as a 2-car just for a change. When I next get her out, just use this car and the motor powered car just for a change, really. Again, we have B2 on the front there. Fitted little lights. It's strange because Hornby do another model of this. Again, as you can see, this is in BR blue with yellow ends. Hornby do the blue. Yeah, it's the blue and grey one with yellow ends. But I'm sure that one doesn't have little plastic light parts fitted, which is a little strange because this one has, and it's the same. It's exactly the same model, exactly the same spec of model. So that is curious. You know, you've got some nice plastic little light parts sitting comfortably in there. Just move it back so it's in focus a bit more. Again, big full-size couplings, but again, this model wouldn't exactly. Well, it is quite well detailed. I wouldn't really say super, but the detail is there. It's acceptable. Nice on the bogies there. You can see all the seats in there, and this car has the first class compartment, and so does the middle carriage as well, which we'll look at in a second. And on the destination board on this end car, it says depot B2 there. The buffers aren't sprung, which is a bit of a shame. So they're plastic as well. So again, definitely not the most detailed of DMUs. Again, I've been looking at Bachmann's DMUs recently. They do some really smart looking ones, but this one is still. I still really like this. I mean, I've got a nice endorse, some nice coloured exhaust pipes at the back there. Danger overhead live wire signs, several places. Well, on both ends. Again, nice end doorway, as you can see there. So yeah, I did do a video, an unboxing video of this train a few years back on my on my original channel, of course, which is no longer existed. I tend not to mention that much, as mention my old one much, as it doesn't exist anymore, you know, so just don't want to make people think that I do have an original one. I'm expecting a link to it, but no. But so I'm more or less just redoing that and doing it since, again, even though I've done several videos of this train in the past, again, included it in the diesel goal I did, not last year, the year before. Again, I've done several steam ones, so it's gonna start to do some more diesel ones and include this one. And as I was saying, since just put that to one side there as we get the middle carriage out next. As you can see there, just push that out. There we go. Let's just move that out of shot. So there we have the end car. Buffers in this again aren't sprung, and they're massive. They're practically twice the size as the ones on the cab-ended cars, as you can see there. And again, another first class compartment. Again, got a big 1 on the door there. So yeah, I wouldn't really say it's pretty basic. Definitely not super detailed, but it's all there. I mean, nice silvery coloured parts going around the windows. That the obviously toilet toilet compartment covered. Covered window, all there can be covered ones are the toilets. That's quite, just bring it there, that's quite nicely done. You've got no smoking stickers. Again, first class, yeah, and the first signs and first class. You can see a difference in the seats as well. They're actually wider and thicker than the others here. I mean, I'm gonna give her a bit of lubrication next time I get her running. And you see, so obviously more nice comfortable seats in there. Let's get the powered motor car bit out now finally. I mean, I know I've done a fair few unboxing videos of locos which I've already filmed running, but doing this is always a good idea for a closer look, and especially if I usually do it if I haven't filmed this certain locomotive or train in this one's case, if I haven't filmed that one running for a while. So a fair bit of weight to this motor powered car. In fact, again, in DMU's motors are always in the guardsman compartment, which is good because there's not as many windows, so you don't really see it. On the other part is still full of seats. Again, reminds me of even though what we mentioned now is a more modern train, a more modern DMU. Well, the class, it was the class 153 from Hornby, has the motor just like this, just over one of the bogies. Well, even though that's cap-ended as well, you know, of course, it's a single rail car. It's just on one of the bogies and in one of the more even more covered than this actually. One of the covered more end parts, of course. So so really in the class 153 you barely see it at all. But all you can really pick out of the motor, looking in this one, I mean you can see right through that window there what sort of looks like a little wire. I don't think the camera will pick it up, just below there, on the other side. I mean, all you can really pick out is just like a little black. It's like bits of a black block in there. So the motor's barely noticeable, which is good. B5 and Redditch. So DMU, Redditch in the Midland region, West Midlands, just south of Birmingham, of course. And again, I've always liked her nice BR blue livery. So yeah, I've had this DMU for a fair few years. She was pretty, again, I think I said this before. I said this in my in the video I filmed of a few years back, that she was the first train that I got from Hadson's. Although I think it was bought for me as a present, very kindly by my parents. But the actual first engine which I myself ever bought with my own money from Hutton's was just shortly after I got this DMU, and that was the Bachmann Southern N-Class Mogul. So this was this DMU was the first ever one to arrive here from Hutton's. Again, and this car doesn't have first class; it's just standard there. But again, nice no smoking signs. I mean, it's quite nicely coloured. The underneath, it's all pretty much one big mould, but it is nicely done. You've got some nice brown pipes on going underneath there. So yeah, I know was it the other liveries they do this DMU in is, as well as this BR blue with yellow ends, the blue and grey. Again, of course, I'm sure that has yellow ends. Yeah, yes, it does has yellow ends as well. It's just curious, as again, I'm sure that that one for some reason does not have little plastic light parts fitted. And they do one in the nice green livery as well. Green with like the sort of course, the bird shape, creamy coloured stripe. Well, there goes bird shape at the front going along. I've ridden on a fair few of these on preserve railways. I don't know if the green one has the plastic light parts fitted. If you know out there, you can put it in the comments, or I'll try and have a look for that one. But if it doesn't, if it doesn't, and they only fit, you know, little light parts in the holes in this one, this BR blue cover one, then that is really strange indeed. Because again, it's all exactly the same model, all the same spec, well, pretty much, yeah. You know, the same model, same mechanism of motor. But why they've, well, again, I know that they haven't fitted the lights in the blue and grey colour one. So why they've fitted them in this one and not that one is really awkward. Because it does make a nice touch. Well, obviously more realistic with the little light parts sitting comfortably in there. So yeah, and of course the guards fan ones have nice, have nice sort of long narrow windows at the back there, and again two more nice exhausts and nice end door. I don't know, it just feels a bit, feeling a little bit loose, this door. Well, not like it's going to come off, but it's got a bit of a rattle to it. So yeah, even though despite plastic non-sprung buffers and the biggest size the couplings can be, you know, great for going around tight curves, of course, but of course not the most realistic. This is a really good model. I'd recommend one of these, and she runs pretty well. I'd say not one of the smoothest. Again, she really started disliking the Hornby standard. Well, practically from the start, did not like the standard train controllers. But again, of course, like most, pretty much the majority, if not all the trains I have, love the HM2000. And she'll probably just a little bit better if her wheels aren't looking too bad. And again, there's no traction tyres on or anything, which is a bit more of a realistic touch. I'll give her a bit of lubrication. I'll try and get it as smooth as I can. So that's the Hornby, of course, the Hornby Class 101. 101 3-car DMU set. So, as I said, next time I film a running, which will be in the Diesel Gala, the Diesel video, she'll be running just as a 2-car, just for a change. You know, again, I've seen, again, of course, in real life on preserved railways, I've seen these running as both 2 and 3 cars.